Good morning and welcome along people to another one of my little videos. Welcome to Spain. Hola, Español. See? Okay, so it's not a motorsports video, but it's a video from me on my holiday and my tour through Spain and up into France. If that's something that interests you, please stick around and stay tuned to see what I've been doing up until this point. See you after the intro. Long walk from where we just driven in, but I'm in my room with a view, except it's not. So like I just said, this is a room with a view, but it's not, it's a photograph. Bunk hidden away, my bunk with a rabbit, and two bunks hidden away, little area with a TV and a chair. Yeah, it's like a small, very snug hotel room. It's really, really nice. Shower. Haven't tried to have a shower yet. Here I am. I've literally just got in. So, yeah. The first mistake has been made of the trip. And the mistake and the advice I would give to anybody if they're traveling by motorbike onto one of these ferries is bring something small and light that you can just grab and leave all the rest of your kit on a motorbike. I had bits in each bag that were essential, and there was no way I could unpack and repack downstairs, unfortunately, so I've had to bring everything. So I'm a bit, but thankfully the walk from down there to up here wasn't too far. Yeah, so note to self, if I ever happen to do this again, pack one bag, so a pair of jeans, boots, odds and sods for your 33 hours that you're going to be on the ferry, because yeah, it's a lot carrying all of the bags and your helmet and all the stuff. Well, we're kind of reluctant and a little bit concerned that I'd be really bored for 33 hours on one of them. But I am surprised actually. I'm doing alright. I think we're 10 hours in, and yeah, life on board ship is okay. I didn't think we'd go this close to the coast, but we are very close to the Normandy coastline, and I've got the camera on zoom, to be fair. But I'm going to be up around this neck of the woods in a couple of days' time, so we're kind of passing by. We have landed. Do you know what? It was all right. It was all right. I did kind of worry and wonder really how 33 hours on a ferry, but been chatting to Sandy and to George and various other people, and yeah, really nice. Even played my guitar on deck yesterday for about an hour. Hopefully we'll be able to see. But there's the ferry that I've been on for the last 33 hours. I'm on the A67 and making my way towards the Picos de Europa, the mountains, where I have been told it's supposed to be thunder and lightning by midday local. It's now 8:45, so I've got about 2 hours before I get wet, possibly, who knows. Do you know what, I'm going to go that way. It's a 50-50 thing. We'll just have to see, won't we? We'll just have to see. Okay, welcome to the start of the N621, and whilst this isn't the most spectacular or interesting piece of video ever, 621 basically brings us all the way through the Picos de Europa mountains. I've just had my first moment. Yeah, so I've got fuel and I got some water, agua, see, and the road has become decidedly twisty. Straight after I got
fuel. Unfortunately, I can't really look up, but I'm in the middle of in a very deep ravine. I think you'd call it a ravine. So why the Picos de Europa? Well, it's very, very, very picturesque. Bandit Man UK, aka Richard and Carol, Richie Vida, aka Richie Vida, Bruce Smart, aka Teapot One, all come to the Picos, and they have been coming to the Picos for quite some time. And as I was coming to Spain, I looked on the map and went, actually, I could probably ride into the Picos and do that on my way to Segovia. So that's my plan for today. So far, so good. So, come on. No, it's official. I'm bored now. The road. Oh, look at that! Wow! Oh, Teapot One. Every time I say look at that, I've got to send him a fiver. Just got to try and stop saying that, otherwise I'll owe Bruce loads of money. And I'm not allowed to put on a pseudo Scottish accent while I do it either, because, you know, that would be just wrong. But Bruce is known for saying, look at that. Oh, I did it. Sorry, Bruce. Oh, mama. Oh, wow. Wow. Not lovely. Wow. I got off the boat, I don't know, about an hour. I enjoyed my time on the boat, weirdly. The time with Sandy, George and the rest of the people was very, very pleasant and actually enjoyable. And I think it's the company you keep, and whether they liked it or not, we were going to have a chat, and chat we did. So I think what I'll do is at the end of each day, when I try and put the video together, I'll let everybody know what I hope to do the next day. Because of weather and depending on how my back feels, if my back is feeling crap, I'll take the shorter route and won't go the picturesque way. It is what it is. So I think at the end of each day I shall let you know what I hope to be doing the next day. Well, I have no idea. So this is the probably third or fourth time I've been stopped in the last, I don't know, mile, 2 miles, or something, and now it appears like the road is closed. Well, would you believe it? It's George. We'd stopped there at that spot for a considerable amount of time, to the point where I am now melting big time. And whilst I was sitting in the queue, waiting, mind you, I was at the head of the queue, I noticed a GS 1250, and I thought, hang on a minute, I recognise that headlight. Do I recognise that headlight? I do recognise that headlight. So this gentleman here ahead of me was on the ferry with me, and we were chatting to him, or I was chatting to him, over the last couple of nights. So it's nice to see him again. Wow, yeah, okay. I can now understand why they stopped us. Yeah, that kind of gets on your teeth. So when we were on the ferry, George was saying that it was going to be thunder and lightning in the Picos today, and I reminded him that he said it was going to be thunder and lightning on the Picos today, and he said, "Oh, you mean me?" It's all good fun. I'm glad we're not having thunder and lightning at the moment. Oh, I tell you what, it's nice to get a bit of cold air back into you. That was starting to get warm there. Stop. Oh my giddy aunt. I was just about to switch the camera off, but I'm glad I didn't. I mean, that's the proper Picos to my right. That's just mega, man. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what fantastic is in Spanish. I'll have to find out. My friend Steve Ward would say fantastico, and that might be the case. Steve puts an O on the end of every word when he's speaking to a person that speaks Italian, German or Spanish. He would just put an O at the end, and all of a sudden he says, see, they understand. Unfortunately, I've lost George. Came into a town, clearly I was following my sat-nav, and I saw that there was a sharp bend to the left, and I missed it, if I'm honest, and I think George missed it as well. I don't know if he was intending to stay on the 621 or not, but clearly I am. I turned round, the corner's then obviously a right-hand turn, so I took the right-hand bend, and I pulled in and waited for a moment, but George did not appear. So he was okay. I could see him further down the street. He pulled over, but hopefully he's all right, and gets to wherever he's going this evening. Ooh, bit of a butterfly in the stomach moment. I'm alright if I can kind of settle myself into a corner, and as long as I'm on the right line, going from one direction to another, I'm fine. But if I feel like I'm slightly offline, I get that oh bloody hell panicky moment, and yeah. And I don't want to do that to myself. Wow, this keeps going round. Oh, how much fun. How much fun. The road is just awesome. The surface is perfect. absolutely perfect. And clearly where the guys were doing roadworks back up the road there, there was an issue with the road, but that's it, and they're fixing it. So oh man, I tell you what, the Picos de Europa do not disappoint. I'm guessing those poles mean they got a lot of snow up here. Oh wow. Right, if we get an opportunity in a minute, hopefully, I think we're going higher. If we get an opportunity, I must stop and take a photograph.
How cool is that? My God, temperature is perfect, and you know, a little bit of cloud layer just keeps the heavy sun off. It's just really nice. So I was trying to find some of my fellow British YouTubers to put my little logo beside, but I can't see them.
Well, that was a nice stop.